In the heart of Oakland, California, a man who epitomized the turbulent era of civil rights and revolutionary activism left an indelible mark on history. Huey Newton, a co-founder of the Black Panther Party, was a charismatic leader whose unwavering commitment to racial equality and social justice stirred the souls of many. From his fierce advocacy for black empowerment to his profound intellectual pursuits, Newton's life was a roller coaster of triumphs and tragedies. In this documentary, we journey through the extraordinary life of Huey Newton, a visionary, an icon, and a symbol of defiance in the face of oppression. Huey Newton was born in Monroe, Louisiana, 1942, right during World War II. His parents, Amelia Johnson and Walter Newton, were sharecroppers and Baptist preachers. They named him after Huey Long, who used to be the governor of Louisiana. Now, Monroe is in Ouachita Parish, and unfortunately, that place has a long history of violence against black people, going all the way back to the Reconstruction era. According to a report from 2015, there were 37 documented cases of black people being lynched in that parish between 1877 and 1950, making it one of the counties with the highest number of lynchings in the southern United States. Given all the violence they faced, the Newton family decided to move to Oakland, California as part of the second wave of the Great Migration, a movement of African Americans leaving the South in search of better opportunities and to escape the harsh treatment they endured. Life wasn't easy for the Newtons, though. During Newton's childhood, they were quite poor and had to move around a lot within the San Francisco Bay Area. As a teenager, Newton had a few run-ins with the law. He got arrested a couple of times for things like gun possession and vandalism. It wasn't the best path to be on, but he managed to turn things around later in life. Growing up in Oakland, he felt this sense of shame about being black. But as we go on, you'll see that despite all the challenges and adversities he faced, Newton went on to become an important figure and made a significant impact on the civil rights movement. After high school graduation in 1959 from Oakland Technical High School, he went on to attend Merritt College. There, in 1966, he earned an Associate of Arts degree. During his early adult years, Newton found Plato's Republic to be a highly influential work. In fact, during the trial for the killing of Officer John Frey, he mentioned to the court that he had actually learned to read by studying the Republic. In his autobiography called Revolutionary Suicide, he talks about how he began questioning what was happening not only in his own family, but also in the community around him. While studying at Merritt College in Oakland, Newton became quite involved in Bay Area politics. He joined the Afro-American Association, AAA, and became a prominent member of the Beta Tau chapter of the Phi Beta Sigma fraternity. He even played a role in getting the college to adopt its first African-American history course. It was through the AAA that Newton had the opportunity to learn about black history from Donald Worden, who later changed his name to Khalid Abdullah Tariq al-Mansour. At first, Newton found Worden's ideas compelling, but later on, he came to the conclusion that Worden's solutions didn't actually work. In his autobiography, Newton expressed his skepticism, stating that the mass media gave Worden exposure for a specific reason, to mislead people away from the truth of their situation. During his time in college, Newton was an avid reader. He delved into the works of influential figures such as Karl Marx, Vladimir Lenin, Franz Fanon, Malcolm X, Mao Zedong, Emil Durkheim, and Che Guevara. Their writings and ideas significantly impacted his worldview and political beliefs. At Merritt College, Newton crossed paths with Bobby Seale, and their chance encounter led to the founding of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, BPP, in October 1966. Seale became the chairman, while Newton assumed the role of Minister of Defense, based on their casual conversation. The Black Panther Party was a left-wing organization that advocated for the right of self-defense for black individuals in the United States. Malcolm X played a crucial role in shaping the beliefs of the Black Panther Party, and Newton acknowledged his profound influence, describing the party as a living testament to Malcolm X's life work. The Black Panther Party gained national and international recognition for its active involvement in the Black Power movement and the political landscape of the 1960s and 70s. In his autobiography, Newton reflected on his efforts to transform what society labeled as criminal activities in the streets into something with political significance. He recognized the need for gradual gradual shift in mindset and actions. He aimed to redirect these daily activities for survival toward meaningful community actions. However, over time, the illegal activities of a few individuals within the Black Panther Party started overshadowing the impactful social programs they were involved in. This mischaracterization caused them to lose some support within black communities and among white individuals. Newton and the Panthers initiated various social programs in Oakland, making a positive impact on the community. One notable endeavor was the establishment of the Oakland Community School, which provided high-quality education to 150 children from underprivileged urban neighborhoods. They also launched the Free Breakfast for Children program and other initiatives that offered activities like dances for teenagers and martial arts training. According to John George, the supervisor in Oakland County, Newton remarkably inspired social consciousness even in individuals associated with street gangs. However, in 1982, Newton faced allegations of embezzling $600,000 of state aid intended for the Panther-founded Oakland Community School. The accusations of embezzlement led to the dissolution of the Black Panther Party. 6 years later, in March 1989, the embezzlement charges were dropped, and Newton pleaded no contest to a single count of cashing a $15,000 state check for personal use. He received a sentence of 6 months in jail and 18 months of probation. In mid-1964, Newton was convicted of assault with a deadly weapon for stabbing Odell Lee multiple times with a steak knife. He served a 6-month prison sentence. On October 27th and 28th, 1967, Newton was out celebrating after completing his probationary period. During the early hours of October 28th, Newton and a friend were stopped by Oakland Police Department officer John Frey. Recognizing Newton, Frey called for backup. When another officer, Herbert Haynes, arrived at the scene, gunfire erupted, and all 3 individuals were injured. Haynes testified that the shooting occurred after Newton had been placed under arrest, while one witness claimed Newton shot Frey with the officer's own gun during a struggle. No firearms were found on either Newton or Frey. Newton asserted that he lost consciousness during the incident after being shot by Frey. Unfortunately, Frey succumbed to his injuries shortly after being shot 4 times, while Haynes remained in serious condition from 3 gunshot wounds. David Hilliard, a Black Panther member, took Newton to Kaiser Hospital in Oakland, where he was admitted with an abdominal gunshot wound. Newton was handcuffed to his hospital bed and arrested for Frey's killing. Upon arrival, Newton requested treatment in an agitated state, and he was administered a tranquilizer to calm him down. In September 1968, Newton was convicted of voluntary manslaughter for killing Frey and received a prison sentence of 2 to 15 years. However, in May 1970, the California Appellate Court overturned the conviction and ordered a new trial. Following 2 subsequent trials resulting in hung juries, the district attorney decided not to pursue a 4th trial, leading the Alameda County Superior Court to dismiss the charges. In his autobiography, Revolutionary Suicide, Newton claimed that Haynes and Frey were shooting at each other from opposite directions during the shootout. Following his arrest on October 28, 1967, Newton pleaded not guilty to the murder of Officer John Frey. The Black Panther Party wasted no time in mobilizing a coalition to rally behind Newton and advocate for his release. In a significant show of support, the Peace and Freedom Party, a predominantly white anti-war political organization, joined forces with the Black Panther Party in December. This alliance served a dual purpose. It provided legitimacy to Newton's cause and enhanced the credibility of the party among more radical activists in the community. Under the joint leadership of the Black Panther Party and the Peace and Freedom Party, a powerful demonstration occurred on February 17, 1968, coinciding with Newton's birthday. Around 5,000 protesters gathered in Oakland to express their solidarity with Newton. This event garnered widespread attention from international news organizations, greatly elevating the profile of the Black Panther Party. The phrase "Free Huey" became a rallying cry for the movement and appeared on buttons and t-shirts. Kathleen Cleaver, a prominent member of the Black Panther Party, emphasized that the Free Huey campaign aimed to position Newton as a symbol representing the party's core values, effectively creating a living martyr. As the trial began on July 15, 1968, it quickly transcended the individual case of Newton and evolved into a politically charged movement with racial undertones. Over the course of 2 years, encompassing Newton's original trial and subsequent appeals, the coalition steadfastly supported him. Finally, on August 5, 1970, the charges against Newton were overturned, and he was released from custody. The unwavering support from the coalition played a crucial role in achieving this outcome. After being released from prison, Newton got this invitation to visit China. But here's the interesting part. Newton decided to beat him to it and visit China first when he learned President Nixon planned to visit China in 1972. In late September 1971, Newton and his fellow Panthers, Elaine Brown and Robert Bay, embarked on the trip. By the time Newton's plane touched down at a Chinese airport, he was met by thousands of enthusiastic people waving copies of The Little Red Book and holding signs that said things like, "We support the Black Panther Party," "Down with U.S. imperialism," or "We support the American people, but the Nixon imperialist regime must be overthrown." During his stay, the Chinese arranged some pretty important meetings for Newton. He got to have dinner with ambassadors from North Korea and Tanzania, and delegations from North Vietnam and the Provisional Revolutionary Government of South Vietnam. Newton was hoping to meet Mao Zedong, the chairman of the Chinese Communist Party. But instead, he had 2 meetings with the Chinese premier, Zhou Enlai, and Mao's wife, Jiang Qing, joined in on one of the meetings. Newton had a pretty interesting perspective on China. He described it as a free and liberated territory with a socialist government. After Newton's Asian adventure, the Black Panther Party started incorporating North Korea's Juche ideals into their own ideology. They were clearly influenced by what they witnessed and learned during the trip. During the 1970s, there were allegations that Newton had become increasingly paranoid, developed a crack cocaine addiction, and exhibited violent tendencies. A significant incident occurred on August 6, 1974, involving the shooting of Kathleen Smith, a 17-year-old native of Oakland and a child prostitute. Smith succumbed to her injuries 3 months later. According to the prosecutor involved in the case, it is believed that Newton shot Smith following a casual exchange on the street during which she referred to him as Baby, a childhood nickname that he despised. In this case, the main witness refused to testify for fear of assassination. After 2 trials resulted in deadlocked juries, Newton was not convicted of the shooting. There are also reports of Newton assaulting his tailor over a disagreement about the price of a suit. In 1974, Newton was arrested for striking the tailor with a pistol, but he was able to secure release after posting bail. Newton obtained his bachelor's degree from the University of California at Santa Cruz in 1974. While serving time in prison in 1978, he formed a close friendship with evolutionary biologist Robert Trivers. Newton sought to pursue a graduate degree in the history of consciousness and applied to do a reading course with Trivers. Together, they published an analysis of the role of flight crew self-deception in the 1982 crash of Air Florida Flight 90. Trivers even dedicated a chapter of his autobiography to his relationship with Newton. In 1980, Newton completed his PhD in the social philosophy program of History of Consciousness at the University of California at Santa Cruz. His doctoral dissertation, titled War Against the Panthers, A Study of Repression in America, examined various aspects of the Black Panther Party's development, including the response of the U.S. federal government to the party and the assassinations of Fred Hampton, Bunchy Carter, and John Huggins. Newton drew from sources such as 2 federal civil rights lawsuits, one against the FBI and other government officials, and another initially against the city of Chicago. Newton's academic research, often overlooked, was discussed by his widow, Frederica Newton, during an episode of C-SPAN's American Perspectives program on February 18, 2006. Following the decline of the Black Panther Party, Huey P. Newton completed numerous unpublished essays on philosophy, political theology, evolutionary biology, and political economy, which are currently held in an archive at Stanford University. Unfortunately, in the early morning of August 22, 1989, Huey Newton was fatally shot in front of 1456 9th Street in the Lower Bottoms area of Oakland, California. Shortly after the incident, Tyrone Robinson, who was on parole, was arrested as a suspect. Robinson confessed to the murder, claiming self-defense, although no evidence indicated that Newton was armed. In 1991, Robinson was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to prison for 32 years to life. He revealed that his motive was to advance within the Black Guerrilla family, a Marxist-Leninist narcotics prison gang, in order to gain control of a crack cocaine operation. Newton's funeral took place at Allen Temple Baptist Church, where he had been attending following his conversion. The service accommodated around 1,300 mourners inside the church, with an additional 500 to 600 people listening from outside. The funeral celebrated Newton's contributions to civil rights and his work on behalf of black children and families through the Black Panther Party. Newton's body was cremated and his ashes were interred at Evergreen Cemetery in Oakland. To honor the legacy of the Black Panther Party and commemorate Huey Newton, the city of Oakland erected a bust of Newton near the location where he was murdered on February 17, 2021. Additionally, a commemorative plaque was placed on this section of 9th Street, renaming it Dr. Huey P. Newton Way in his honor. If you
I was in the 33 months, I know what's happening. To me, it was like a brick in the fall. When I came back outside, the party was embraced before, just in the kids. Now, it's going on remote. I have something to say.
Nice and loud. Okay.
I would like to call attention of a legal lynching that is about to take place in New Haven, and that is the legal lynching of McLucas. McLucas' jury will go out on Tuesday. We're calling for the community to come and give the racist judicial system of this country, and New Haven in particular, a mandate. And that mandate will be against this lynching that's about to take place. Only the power of the people can stop this. I know from experience that the people can transform society and can surely free political prisoners and prisoners of war. I'm asking the people to do what they have done. I'm asking the people to do for McLucas what they have already done for me, and that is free McLucas. We were informed by McLucas that the district attorney has offered him a deal. Usually in a case serious as this one, the district attorney will not offer a deal. But he offers a deal in this case because the state's case is fabricated against McLucas. The state doesn't really want McLucas. They want Bobby Seale, our chairman. They would like Erica Huggins. And they also would like Landon. The deal was, McLucas, if you testify against the chairman, Bobby Seale, if you testify against Erica Huggins and Landon, then we will mitigate your sentence and give you 15 to 20 years and guarantee that you will be out in 8 years. This is a statement of the district attorney. McLucas, of course, refused this. He refused to testify or lie against anyone. The guilty party is George Sams, who's an agent for the FBI and a madman. He's a very ill person. And I have very much sympathy for George Sams, matter of fact. He shouldn't be in prison. He should be in a therapeutic environment. I can't say he should be in a mental institution out of this country, because this country is not equipped to deal with sick people, and because it's not even equipped to deal with well people. And this is why the Black Panther Party says it's necessary for the people to transform this society and therefore free the world in order for the world to be a place where human people can exist. Now, as for McLucas, we would like to call you out at 10 o'clock on Tuesday. We're holding a rally there. And if you come out in the mass, then the courts will get the point that the people will no longer stand to see a member of our group, a member of the human race, be crucified without justice whatsoever.
Where's the rally? In New Haven or New York?
On the New Haven Green.
Is there any way, then, in your opinion, that Mr. McLucas can get a trial, can get a fair trial?
The professor of Yale, the president, Brewster, stated that black revolutionary cannot get justice in an American court. I don't believe that...
Party, what effect does it have on the party itself?
It's made the party a very... it's motivated the party. We're highly motivated against the legal lynching that's about to take place. As far as crushing the party, it's impossible to crush the party because the party is one with the people. And in order to crush the party, that genocide will have to be inflicted not only upon the people of this country, but the people of the world. Because we struggle with all oppressed people. We struggle against the international bourgeoisie, which is home here in North America. We realize that no oppressive government, no fascist government can exist unless the United States imperialistic government supports it. So we know that the final battle will occur here, and this will be the battle of liberation for the whole world.
You call for a community mandate. You say you want to
gather together to decide what action to take. This action might take the form of a political action, or military action. In other words, that we believe in taking any action that's effective and effective at the time.
What kind of military action could you take against the court?
We never broadcast our military maneuvers for military reasons. We might broadcast them for political reasons, which we've done in the past. This time, the game is a very serious one, and we're not willing to play it, matter of fact. That we're serious, and whatever we do, we'll do that, and we operate on the axiom that in order to say what I want to say, I can't do what I want to do. To do what I want to do, I can't say what I want to say. Therefore, observe our actions and you'll know what I want to say.
Well, how do you characterize your organization?
He is the vanguard here in North America, representing the oppressed. We say that in the first place that we're a colonized people, and even though we're colonized not in a classical sense, because we're a colony brought home to the mother country, but we're colonized nevertheless. So we would say that the first we're enslaved, and we are not willing to bargain for one slave master against the other. And we are not begging the slave master to be a little more kind. The only thing he can do is stop being a slave master. Everything else is only a is only a sort of an absurd action. In other words, his kindness is not appreciated.
Huey, would this,
if he ever displays any, which he doesn't.
Huey, would this military action be confined to the state of Connecticut, or would it be nationwide?
When the people decide to move, I'll guarantee you it will be international. The Black Panther Party is an international party. We have a coalition with all struggling people of the world. And we feel that we must be internationalists because we're fighting an international enemy.
How soon do you think the people are going to want to move?
The people are already moving. The people are moving in Vietnam. The people are moving in Laos. The people are moving in Cambodia. The people are moving in Latin America, Brazil. The people are moving everywhere. We're just joining in. Matter of fact, we're latecomers.
International communism has as one of its tenets the fact that it will try to win over people in other countries. Are you allying the Black Panther Party with that type of movement? In fact, perhaps that movement?
We support all people who struggle for national independence and self-determination. Some of these countries are revolutionary nationalists, and others choose to be socialists. That's their business. We say that they must be free. Because we realize as the countryside of the world becomes free, and the Black Panther Party calls the developing countries of the world of the world, the countryside of the world, while the United States is the city of the world. And we realize that the United States thrives upon the raw materials of the countryside. As each country becomes free, that it chokes the city, because the city needs the raw materials, you see. So as the city is choked, then this increases our chances here as a colonized people to become free. So while we're not nationalists, we support national wars of independence. We know that once the imperialists is crushed, nationalism will not be necessary any longer.
You support
Because,
the Viet Cong?
pardon me?
Do you support the
Of
Viet
course,
Cong?
we support the Vietnamese people. Matter of fact, pardon me?
Viet Cong.
The Vietnamese people don't know what the word means, and they never use the word, so I don't know what it means.
Huey, in what country would you say the people are free? What is an example of that?
We're offering troops to the people who are engaged in armed struggle against the racist, reactionary American troops in Vietnam. We're now awaiting an answer. We've sent a formal declaration to the Provisional Revolutionary Government in the South. We've sent a declaration to the Paris Peace Talks, one to the National Liberation Front. And we're now waiting for a reply. We also sent a copy to our embassy in Algiers. We've been recognized. We celebrate with us because we've been recognized now as the official liberation revolutionary group in North America. We have an embassy in Algiers, and now we're ready to launch a new international, which will be called the New World Liberation Front.
Why do you hold a press conference at an East Side penthouse?
Pardon me?
Why do you hold press conferences in penthouses? Aren't they kind of diametrically opposed to what you're talking about?
No, because we thought we would come where you fellows live. You see?
Huey, are you blaming the Nixon administration or Mr. Hoover's office for the situation that the Panthers are in now?
I'm blaming the first and foremost the 76 companies who control Nixon. These are the monopolies or the oligarchy that controls not only the people in this country, but also who runs the empire. Because remember, this is not a nation. It has no right to claim nationalism. It's an international country. Only the international bourgeoisie is in control. We want to transform this into an international socialistic government where the people will be in control. And then when America plans its economy, it will have to plan for the people of the world also, because I might rap to you, but I'm getting a headache now, okay?
Just one question. Just one question.
Does this what you said Tuesday, does this entail any basic change in philosophy or political approach to the Black Panther Party?
No, we've always been nonviolent. We encourage nonviolence. But and that means that we never initiate violence, that we, just as the Vietnamese people, are using self-defense whenever we have to engage in the physical combat. But really, we have a motto within the party. It says that we're advocates of the abolition of war. We do not want war, but war can only be abolished through war. And in order to get rid of the gun, sometimes it becomes necessary to take up the gun.
Mr. Newton, then are you
No.
saying...
You didn't turn the lights out, so I'm gonna go. It's hot. Yeah.
It was just a question. You said something about a slave master. I wanted to know how you define the slave master and whether or not Ms. Fonda and other people who have allied themselves or shown response to you are included in your definition of slave master.
Capital, money is transformed into capital through the purchase of labor. So all those people who purchase labor in order to make a profit off of labor are capitalists and slave masters, no matter who they are.
So that not all white people are slave masters in your definition.
Pardon me?
Not all white people are slave masters.
Do all white people follow that principle that I just
Could
laid
you
out?
answer my question?
No, but you answered mine. I already answered yours.
No, not all white
all
people.
right, then. You answered your own question.
Thank you.
Brother, with regard to the situation with Mr. McClugas, if the district attorney did offer him a deal, is that not in fact an illegal act?
It's called, well, I would say it's illegal, but it's called plea bargaining. I think the courts are illegal. They let this kind of thing happen. They offer me a deal.
Shut the light on.
You see?
The point I'm making is the act is illegal on the part of the district attorney, I believe on Marco. Then the action that you are talking about now is predicated upon an illegal act perpetrated by the system. Is that true or not?
Right. That's true. Right.
Huey, since you've been out of jail for a few short weeks, have you seen any major differences in the revolutionary movement in this country?
Matter of fact, some people about 7 years old or so came down and said, we didn't believe that we could ever see you in the flesh because we was too old to go to rallies. And we didn't believe you would ever be back down here because now you're television material. I informed them that the TV cameras didn't get me out of prison, they got me out with their support, you see? So we have a thing going with the community and we're riding the high tide of history.
The story I'm about to tell you is how I, Huey P. Newton, the Black Panther Party founder, was set free into a prison. I envision a world beyond conflict and violence. I want to transform society. This is just the beginning. Talk about a star. That guy's a star.
Bird dig. Richard Pryor as Huey P. Newton in the Huey Newton story. Well, don't we look alike?
Not really.
The FBI has been pursuing Huey Newton for years. They saw the programs worked and change was happening.
We are trying to stop an enemy of the state.
A massive nationwide manhunt is now underway.
Where am I supposed to go?
You should check out Bird. He's willing to do whatever it takes.
They're expecting you at every crossing.
Hey, that's why I'm leaving the country.
You're gonna need disguises, transportation.
You're the hotshot producer, man. Produce this.
This is a dangerous idea.
I didn't know I was having company.
All right, listen up. We're gonna get Huey to Cuba in the next 48 hours.
What we do is we make it look like it's one of your movies.
It's a location shoot as far as the feds are concerned. We got hair, makeup, wardrobe.
What movie are we talking about?
The Big Cigar.
I mean, I love The Big Cigar, man.
We need to secure a boat.
The Big Cigar is lit.
I am willing to fight with you because I believe in you.
We got company.
They must have followed somebody unless somebody told them where to go.
The FBI is gonna rain fire.
This is our lives, Bert.
Huey's fight is worth risking everything to do.
We're gonna beat the Beverly Hills 7, man.
They call you that after you're arrested. I want to transform society.
The Big Cigar is a true story about Huey Newton, the leader of the Black Panther Party, and his escape into exile with the help of Hollywood.
That's a really important story with so many exciting twists and turns.
In 1974, Huey was accused of a murder.
You want to see this guy?
They framed him.
I got to get off the street. Huey had a lot of friends in Hollywood, one in particular named Bert Schneider, a big-time Hollywood producer.
We're not gonna get caught.
But how can you know that?
They come up with this plan.
We're gonna say we're filming a movie.
The Big Cigar.
To get Huey out of the U.S.
It's a location shoot as far as the feds are concerned. We got hair, makeup, wardrobe, travel.
Wait a second, you're not actually considering this, are you?
Bert was determined to help Huey. The face of the revolution has to be you. He was committed to help facilitate some kind of radical change.
This is a really pivotal time in history where everyone thought we were on the verge of real revolution.
This is an amazing story that's honest and genuine and heartbreaking, but it's also funny.
We're gonna beat the Beverly Hills 7, man.
They call you that after you're arrested. If I didn't know it to be true, I probably wouldn't believe it myself.
Whoa, hey, be cool, brother. It's me, Bobby.
Oh man, you crazy. Sneaking in like that.
I mean, I've been knocking. Just calling your name. Smell like some old chitlins.
It's the FBI man, they it's third time this week.
You know they ain't really searching for nothing. They just reminding you they here.
They always here. Every time I go out, the FBI come in.
I'm amazed you went out at all.
You gotta eat, man. But I ain't feel safe.
You feel safer in here?
Man, I don't know where I can be anymore, man. Where I can go. I don't know who I can trust. And besides you.
Trust the party. Trust your brothers and sisters who've had your back since the get-go.
Man, you know how many so-called Panthers are informants?
Yo, come on, Huey. That's fair propaganda, brother. Make us suspicious of each other. Discredit us. I mean, who's gonna want to join if they think it's all undercover pigs? Come on, man. You letting them get into your head.
How can I help it?
Come on, man. Brother, you need to just get back into the sunlight of the spirit.
Got these voices in my head all the time. And I know it's not nobody else, man. I know I'm not cracking up. They're me inside. I can't turn them off, man. They own me. They're relentless. And every time I go to bed, I get hit with these images. Myself in a soul breaker or my own death. Done, man. It's been done to me. I wish I could forget. It's like one of those viewmasters, man, that the kids got at the school, you know. Like Satan's slideshow, man. Click. There I am, laying on that cold floor, shivering. Click. There I am, right up. Click. I'm dead on the sidewalk. I'm gone. I'm through.
See, the thing is, we got money coming in from our own people now. So, there just ain't no place in the movement for Hollywood white boy, you dig? Don't start with me, Teresa.
I ain't saying nothing.
Hey, listen. Only the people can transform society. Teresa, not stars. Now, I don't want Hollywood sidetracking us, because I'm protecting the party.
You worry about them sidetracking the movement or sidetracking me?
Same thing.
Got a report of loitering. What you guys doing, huh?
Pink code 647HPC
You know
makes
code.
it a crime for a person to loiter on someone's property with a
I need to watch my mouth.
Yeah, you need
Come
to
here.
watch just now. Yeah, I did.
Why you letting your head? Hey. Hands off her. Hey, why y'all always with us, huh? Come on. Why you always with us?
What are you doing? Are you crazy? We'll run you
we
in.
crazy?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Turn off the music.
Everything's gonna be alright.
You hear that sound? High pitch. You hear that? Where is it? I know it's here.
What's he doing?
Huey, what's going on?
Whoa.
Huey, there's nothing there. That's sophisticated.
Feds.
How you doing? How you doing?
Anyway.
Hey, what's up? Don't you know you're supposed to stand when a lieutenant walks into the room?
Come on, Sonny. Stand. Do you see Lieutenant?
Cause I know. All I see is some thinking she can run out here now that Huey's gone. Oh, looky here, Big Bob. Now you know I'm typing the survey, right? Call. Oh.
You see a lieutenant now?
How about we put you in a car to Canada?
Man, they'd hunt me down like the weatherman.
Well, we can't do Mexico either, not with those fascists in power.
You gotta be dry humping me. This is what's happening.
Hush, this is good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this not my house?
Gotta be a place with no extradition.
It's gotta be communist. Tanzania.
China?
Algeria.
No, hell no. That's where Eldridge is. Cuba.
Cuba.
I believe the suspect is at the house. He's believed to be armed and dangerous. All units proceed with caution.
90 miles off the coast of Florida.
Castro would welcome you with open arms.
Wait a second. You're not actually considering this, are you? Bro, what's he gonna do? No, please tell me, Huey. What are you gonna do? You gonna skyjack a plane? Is that what's on the menu here?
No. That's déclassé for a revolutionary of his stature. We'll find another way. I don't know how yet. It doesn't matter. It's plot, execution.
It's not execution. We're gonna get executed.
Cuba could work.
It's not gonna work, Bert. No, not with the feds watching us
What
here.
we do is, check it out. What we do is we make it look like it's one of your movies. It's just some cats doing the production.
Exactly. It's a location shoot as far as the feds are concerned. We got hair, makeup, wardrobe, travel, a star. Call Karen Carpenter. We're gonna need some cash.
No.
No. We're gonna keep the circle small, man.
No. No. Jenna, stop. You heard Consular. Okay, this is not a movie. Those bullets are real. They go inside you. The end.
Steve.
No, don't see me. Come on. Don't look at him. Steve. This is me, baby. Come on. Bert, bring your brain back from lunch.
Steve.
Buddy, come on. Let's just go back to our projects, right? Let's just go find the next big picture.
Steve, it's over. I don't care anymore. We revolutionized movies, big deal. This, Huey's fight, this is real life. Something worth risking everything to do. This is our next big picture.
For Americano revolutionaries.
Are you Interpol?
As a professional courtesy, Federal Bureau of Investigation.
No jurisdiction.
I'm telling you, these men are terrorists and they will disrupt your government.
How do you know these American terrorists are even here?
I tracked them from Tijuana. They were ID'd on a 4 o'clock flight to Puerto Vallarta. They're hiding on Mexican soil, and I'm here to tell you...
Any revolutionaries on Mexican soil are a Mexican matter.
Fine. All right. I'll find him on my own.
Señor, go home. We will find Mr. Newton.
When is this fascist police state harassment going to end?
Harassment? We're pursuing a fugitive who's wanted for the attempted murder of a 17-year-old girl.
Your Honor, if I may, the FBI has been pursuing Huey Newton for years, starting with J. Edgar Hoover and Richard Nixon declaring war. COINTELPRO, spying on our own citizens, assassinating, discrediting, and framing people. This was not about guns. This was because their social programs were trying to help people. This is everything that is wrong with our country.
Your Honor, those are top secret government documents.
13 raids in 8 months, often waking him and his girlfriend at gunpoint, using their propaganda machine to start wars with rivals, fomenting violent opposition within his own party. Do you know they even staged a shootout in his hallway in hopes of drawing him out to get shot? These men have no shame, they're vicious.
We are trying to stop an enemy of the state.
They saw the programs worked and change was happening.
Mr. Clark, did you find any sign of Mr. Newton in your search of the Schneider residence?
No, Your Honor, but that doesn't
Is there any other new information to support this application?
The application is solid, Your Honor.
Afraid I don't agree. Warrant denied.
Considering this, are you? But what's he gonna do? No, please tell me, Huey, what are you gonna do? You gonna skyjack a plane? Is that what's on the menu here?
No, that's déclassé for a revolutionary of his stature. We'll find another way. I don't know how yet. It doesn't matter his plot, execution.
It's not execution. We're gonna get executed.
Cuba could work.
It's not gonna work, Bert. Not with the feds watching us here.
What we do is. Exactly. It's a location shoot as far as the feds are concerned. We got hair, makeup, wardrobe, travel, a star. Call Karen Carpenter. We're gonna need some
Being from our own people now. So there just ain't no place for movement for Hollywood white boy, you dig? Don't start with me, Teresa.
I ain't saying nothing.
Hey, listen. Only the people can transform society, Teresa, not stars. I don't want Hollywood sidetracking us, because I'm protecting the party.
You worry about them sidetracking the movement or sidetracking me?
Same thing.